Hey, what's up everybody? Had a really good time at yard sales last weekend, so got a nice pile of stuff to show you guys, and also did another trade with the guy that I got the Heavy Sixer Atari from. So got a couple of systems to show you, and then one that I picked up at the swap meet. So anyways, before I get on to the video game related stuff, just got some oddball things to show you guys. Went to one yard sale and they had a whole bunch of antique stuff, but just smalls. And it's like no sentimental value. I was finding that at a lot of the yard sales, man. I literally started out with about $100 and spent down to the last dollar, just one freaking score after another, finding stuff for cheap. So anyways, got these because they were cheap and they were kind of cool to stick in my knife case. Got a couple miniatures here. And I'm guessing these are from the 50s or early 60s at most. Both made in the USA. That's the bigger of the two. And got this little guy. It's kind of cool. Knives from my pet cat. And then same place, and this was a friggin' steal. Got a Marine Band Honer harmonica in the box. Box shows a little bit of wear on it, but not bad for its age. Inside looks good there on the inside sticker. And what's crazy, this harmonica, all I did was go over it a little bit with a magic eraser, just a dry one. Just because it just had a little bit of scum on it, but no rust. This thing cleaned up like it's never been used, man. It looks brand friggin' new. And to make it even cooler, and this is definitely rare in itself. I mean, most people would have thrown this away. Got the original receipt. It's purchased at the House of Music in Los Angeles, California for $2.34 back in 1956. Very cool, man. $3. Cause say, man, they had no attachment, sentimental value to anything. These people were just buying the stuff up, filling up bags, man. It's crazy. Now this. This is going to be fun to show you guys because I don't have much room around me, so I'll try as best as I can. This was my mega score for the weekend. This was just unbelievable. And this guy did not live that far from me, like just a couple blocks down. It's for anybody that's in the drawing and painting. This is like freaking damn near brand new, like barely used. This is a French easel to where it all folds up into this carry case. It has a drawer on it to put all your stuff in it, pencils, paints, whatever. And suitcase type handle. Say, man, like new. I'll give you the price these puppies go for, man, because they are not cheap. You'd be lucky to find one new for $100. I mean, they just do not go for cheap. Depends on the type of wood. And this one, decent wood that they used, and it seems to be extra heavy duty. Everything's really rugged on it on the construction. Anyways, man, I looked them up. And just going on the lowest price I could find, that was about $130 up to about $199 for the most expensive. Once again, depending on the quality and the type of wood used. So, not cheap. Not cheap at all. But cheap for me. This guy only wanted $7. So, got myself an easel for drawing, sketching, whatever, for $7 freaking dollars. Like I say, man, really good freaking weekend. I couldn't believe how many of them just no attachment to anything. They were just trying to get a quick buck. So that's all the oddball stuff. Start on with the games now. I already had a copy of this, but figured out what the hell, I'll buy another one for $1. Got this at a yard sale. And amusing for a little bit, but kind of annoying on the gameplay, but it is South Park. Got South Park Rally for PlayStation for $1. This one I got for $2 for GameCube. Need for Speed 2 Underground. And case is just a little bit scummy as it's been sitting out and kind of dustied up, but let's see. Yeah, book is in great shape, and the disc is almost like new. It's pretty cool. And got a couple Wii games here. Got this one because, and I don't know where the hell it is, or I'd show it to you. I've got one of the Clone Wars lightsaber attachments for your Wiimote. I've got the one of Yoda. And didn't say anything on the box on what frickin' game it's for, man. I had no clue. So I'd get online and try and find a video of somebody using one, and it turns out that it's for Clone Wars lightsaber duels. And this is actually a fun friggin' game, and you can get it for cheap. Got it for like $4.99, so $5 at GameStop used. And let's see. I looked out on this, man. The disc is like freaking new. It's just the casing's just got a few little dents here and there. Otherwise, it's like new. So that's definitely worth picking up. Basically, you use your Wiimote as a lightsaber, and instead of using the infrared, it uses the sensors inside of it. Hence why I had a hard time figuring out what the hell it's for. This I picked up at my pawn shop yesterday, so just started playing it. Fun as hell, man. Really good game on the Wii. And got it for $8, which is dirt cheap for this. This game still goes for a bit at GameStop if you can find it. Got Donkey Kong Country Returns in great shape. It's almost like new. All these games that I'm going to show are for Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. I got them all for $2 a piece. Got the Revenge of Shinobi boxed. X-Men boxed. And Maximum Carnage boxed. And then the rest of the Nintendo ones are all loose carts, but some good ones. Primal Rage, Mortal Kombat 2, and this one, other than on an emulator, man, I've never been able to find this for Super Nintendo until now, and it is different from the Genesis version. Copy of Alien 3. And this one, never played it. Thunder Spirits, it's obviously a shooter. And then saved the best for last, because this is the first time I have found this game. Copy of Doom for $2. Gotta say, man, it's a really good weekend. I could have gotten more of them, man, but they were either ones I had a lot of, or just didn't only wanted one, or just sport games or whatever, man. They had a whole box full. Now onto the systems. This I got at the swap meet for $5. Just figured, oh hell, for $5 it'd either be one I gotta fix or I'll look out and it works, and it does work. Got another Atari 2600 Junior, and this is the short rainbow variation, where it's just under the words there and number. And as you can see, a few little dents there, but it still had the sticker over this or whatever, that plastic film, so that helped a little bit on making it look nicer. So, not in too bad a shape. for the deal that I got from the store guy. Anyways, he had a box full of stuff where he just called me up and said, hey man, I got some Atari stuff again if you're interested, so just come on over and you can have first dibs on it before I set it out to sell. So I went down there and a big freaking box, and he had 3 Atari 2600 4-switch Woodies, but no controllers or any hookups. So the deal I made is, well, the systems look like they're in good shape, dude, so I got enough extras on controllers and power supplies and whatnot. I will get you set up so you can sell these. And he was happy as hell with that. And then threw in about 3 games or so for each system, just common games, so he's got something to go with them to show that they're working. So anyways, that was the deal. Couple things. I'll have to show them in another vid. Got a couple of joystick attachments that I used to have similar ones as a kid, and these ones weren't too bad. Anyways, it's all unwrapped. Another Pong system to show you guys. This is an APF TV Fun Pong. In good condition. And it works great. This one either takes, let's see, looks like 6 C batteries, which is a lot. Or it takes a 9-volt adapter, which on that, same as Atari 9-volt DC, but recommend if you guys find one of these and you don't want to do batteries and you have no power supply, hunt around for just a variable one, because it is a common type plug there. It doesn't take the headphone jack style one. So, very cool. It does have the speaker built in like most of the Pongs, and this one has 4 variations of Pong. Has it to where you can make the ball speed normal, which is kind of slow, up to fast, towards just blazing across the screen for anybody who's got good reflexes. Has it to where you can change the length of the paddles. And then has one for angle here. I forget what the hell that does. I didn't really mess with it too much. Otherwise, it's great shape. And I looked this one up. I think this one came out in 1977. A lot of the Pongs seem to be like 76, 77, 78. Other system here, and there is a slight variation, which not a real big deal. Got another Model 1 in television. Just needs to be cleaned up, and the joysticks were the ones that clamp on. I mean, literally clamp on over the top of the controller. And these are the ones to where the joystick itself, to work on the disc, it has a suction cup. So you push down on it, that sticks to the disc, and then you got your joysticks. And they work great. So what I might do is try and look them up and just put in a notation of what type for anybody that's looking for joysticks. Otherwise, sticklers. They're good, but not as good as a sticklers to where you outright swap the disc out. But had some like it when I was a kid, but they didn't have suction cups. They had like just a thick piece of foam on the bottom, and it was too thick. They absolutely sucked. If you were really getting into a game, the damn things would literally pop off the controller. They didn't stay on for nothing, and I think eventually I got pissed off and ended up gluing them to the controllers. I did a lot of crazy shit to my television when I was a kid. But, yeah, I don't know where the hell I set them, otherwise I'd show you guys. But one was in really good shape, the other one was missing like some rubberized covering on the base of the joystick. No big deal. It was cool to have. On the variation on this, this is one of the original 79s, first ones that came out. But all my other ones, I think including definitely my Radio Shack one behind me here, and I think my Sears Intellivision, they're all made in Hong Kong and have the date in big print just below the cartridge slot right here. This one is made in Taiwan and just has this little spot right here where it's got the date and everything. So I don't know if that means that the inside might be different. I haven't opened this up yet, but I kind of doubt it. Pretty much all these of this era are the same. Like if you open up one of the Sears ones or the Radio Shack one, the top half is different, but the bottom and the guts are basically an Intellivision, and they just changed out a little bit of it to make it for them. Which on the Radio Shack one, they swapped out the stickers to give like wood grain texture, and then the Sears one, they literally changed the whole top of it to where the controllers can unplug. Hence, that's my new favorite Intellivision. So, pretty cool. And tomorrow's Friday, so I'll be getting out again, and who knows, I might hit it up again this weekend and find some cool stuff, man. The weather's just right. The day sucked ass. Today was the one bad day, but starting tomorrow it's going to be in the low 70s, man, so everybody should be out. So, hopefully it'll be just as good. Problem is, a lot of the good ones were in the city part of Kingman, and I absolutely fucking hate these kind of laws. But, man, I may be wrong on this. It may have changed again. But last I heard from one of my friends, anybody living in the city, you're only allowed one yard sale per month. But if you're outside city limits like I am, you can have a yard sale any freaking time you want. You can have one that goes all freaking week, all month. It doesn't matter. They don't care. But once you're in the city, you gotta obey their damn rules. As in, my buddy, he had his yard sale shut down a few times because he was really pushing it. He was doing it like a business, which is a big no-no. So, oh well. Hopefully there'll be somebody doing some yard sales. So, catch you guys later.